Lifestyle here, child of God. My recommendation on saving black children. This is saving black children in particular. This is specifically for inner city youth and impoverished neighborhoods. The first thing is that we should create a community fund that will employ youth 8 to 16 years of age. Those are working ages, family. And back in the day, they was working on the farm, okay? Long hours. Okay, you had to help out. That's why people had kids, so you could help out on the farm, okay? Um, Other reasons too, but we should create a community fund. And so in order to do that, there should be a community tax, and that we should hire our youth. And, with inside of that, we should also have a program that enables parents to open up credit cards for these children 8 to 16, and that both the parent and the child receive a accredited credit um, course, a course in credit that's accredited, if that makes sense to you. These children need to learn how to maintain credit. Credit is, the thing of life. Really, it's not really money. I asked asked one of my brokers, and he was like, "Yeah, credit over cash, man." But I'm like, but when it all ends, he's like, "Listen, okay." So we need to bring successful, substantially wealthy men into the communities to hang out, counsel, chill with troubled or not troubled youth. Men with wealth have serious responsibilities and toys, and these men should bring young men, young women around their achievements. Really, not young women, young men. Bring them around their achievements so that the youth can see them and how it is accomplished and achieving these accomplishments. Um, if we really don't want dope boys in our community, then we're going to have to take the men of wealth, and they're going to have to start stunting on these dope boys, okay? And they're going to have to go into the youth and grab these youth and say, look, I got the same things, come ride with me. Let them drive it, you know what I'm saying? Let them see the jewelry, let them wear the chains, you know what I'm saying? Let them enjoy um, the rewards of the material things in life, so that they can understand that these dope boys don't impress me. So they can understand that, I'm going to work for it, because in the long run, right? But we got to have multiple, and we got to have substantial black men, or men in general, that are of substantial reputation, substantial wealth, and substantial fame, because people look up to people. It just is what it is, right? And so, that's just one of the things. Young women need to be put in classes from age 8 to 16 within the community outside of school. They need to be put in classes with renowned women, and women who are married, okay? Renowned women who are married need to be educating the young women from 8 to 16 who are very hip with culture and hip about all the little knickknacks of life. And they need to be educating women on their responsibility, because with great gift comes great responsibility, of how to use their powers as a woman, and what they're designed for. And again, this needs to be married women, and I don't mean any harm towards any other women, but we want to create a community. We want to create wives again. We want to create husbands again. So this is the beginning of that. Um, reading. Reading is very important, and so is mathematics. So is history. And so really what I want to focus on is reading and historical. And people, these children between 8 and 16, they should be rewarded substantially to compete in intelligence. They need to be rewarded thousands of dollars. I mean thousands, 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 thousands of dollars. They need to be rewarded for their for rereading. Okay, learning how to read, being efficient at reading, understanding, and writing, and we need to push them by showing them the rewards of life. Okay, we need to reward what we really want out of the future. We need to sit down and discuss in these think tanks. Okay, what is it that we want out of our youth? And let us reward them for that. How do we reward them? Well, let's create these taxes and these funds. All of our great therapists that have graduated, Black therapists, all of them should be giving back hours of time pro bono to all of the inner city youth in the communities. They should be counseling them. They should be counseling them from 8 to 16. We need to be counseling them. Getting down to the deep and dark things, getting down to the nitty nitties, so that we can make sure that emotional intelligence, mental health is on point when they get older, and how we treat each other. It's very important that these therapists conduct that. So this is Lifestyle, a Child of God. And here, there was 6 things that I wanted to put out there that I believe that will begin to heal and help the Black community. And I think that if we start in those areas, we can really pull through. Okay, everybody, thank you for your time. Lifestyle here, Child of God.